Welcome, Taurus. This is your weekly Tarotscope reading for April the 13th through to the 19th, 2015. My name is Tilly. Welcome to Tarot with Tilly. Thank you for all of your likes, your shares, your favorites, your subscribing. Thank you. And make sure that you are on my site. Okay, so I've included the information down below here. I have to think of where I am here. The camera's always backwards for me. Okay, so that's the only ways of finding me on the web. Okay, so make sure that you're on the right site because some people are putting my video out under their name, and they're asking for money based on what I'm doing. So if you like what you see, make sure that you are actually talking to me and not somebody who is pretending to be me. Let's talk about you, because we have some dynamic cards here for you. Absolutely. Okay, now we start with the Queen of Wands, and so I would have to say that this is a very diplomatic week for you, so you're not really going to be moving forward as much as you need to stay grounded. You need to gather all the information. You can't make any sudden moves, so there might be a feeling of restlessness when the Queen of Wands comes up, because it's actually stating that you really need to have the energy of thinking things through. And I do think that inspiration does come in this week, but it's all about the realistic steps because we have the Queen of Wands here. Okay, now I love this card for anywhere in the reading, really. She's beautiful because she's the diplomat. She's the one who can take in all the information, think about it, mull it over, try to understand it better. And she doesn't say a lot. She doesn't give her opinion. She doesn't react to see how things are going to play out if she gives this information out, or she kind of hints that she's going to be leaning towards this decision or that decision. She really keeps to herself. She really keeps her cool. She really thinks it through. She digests the information. And when she finally makes a decision, it's right. It's true. There's no second guessing. There is no having to come back and revisit it later in your life, whether it's a week down the road or a year down the road, and think about how you need to change and everything. This is really a strong card to have as your first card, because you really get your ducks in a row before you're going to go forward. Now we have the Wheel of Fortune and the Ace of Cups. Now the Ace of Cups is all about new beginnings. Embracing your passions, embracing your dreams, understanding what you want to manifest on your road. Now, it could be love. It could be love, but I don't think it leans towards love as much as it does I would have to say it has to do more with money, but it could very well have to do with relationships, being a general reading. And it's coupled with the Wheel of Fortune. Now, this is being ready to close those doors behind you so new doors can open. And sometimes new doors can't open until we close those doors behind us. But we have to use the Queen of Wands energy here and think through things before we actually close those doors. We have to make sure we're closing the right doors. We have to make sure that we are walking into the right opportunities going forward. And the best way of doing that is through meditation, through prayer, through tapping into your higher wisdom. It's by giving it thought. Absolutely. Now we have the Three of Swords with the Knight of Wands here. Now, I'd love to say that this is in the past, but the cards weren't laid out like that. So I think that there could be arguments between friends or co-workers or acquaintances or loved ones. Okay, so really use the Queen of Wands energy. Stand back. Don't make any rash decisions. Don't make any quick judgments when it comes to the people in your life. Rather, give thanks for who they are in your life. whether or not they're there to teach you a lesson or bring you love or bring you understanding, bring you wisdom. So part of it is giving thanks. And the other part of it would be making the right decisions in each relationship in order to go forward with a beauty, with a love in your heart. Now, we have the Page of Pentacles and the Nine of Cups. The Nine of Cups is just a beautiful card because that's your wish card, okay? So this card always says to dream big, okay? And it's coupled with the Page of Pentacles. So it's, you know, I love the Page of Pentacles because it looks like he's holding this crystal ball, so to speak, and he's gazing into it, and he's seeing what the tomorrow can be. Now, Pentacles is mainly finances. It could be well-being. If you are sitting perfectly with your finances and that's really not a concern of yours, then it could be well-being, happiness, health. So you really have to look at your priority list and what you really want for the energies to bring in and what priorities you're really addressing with the energies. But this is gazing into how much wealth do you want? And the Nine of Cups is your wish card. So this is really exploring in your mind. You know, this could be the law of attraction. This could be thinking it, visualizing it, and then seeing a clarity or a path open up to you where you didn't see it before, or at least have the belief in you that you are worthy of it, that you can do it, that you've got the talent, you've got what it takes. So it's really raising your self-confidence. It's really raising your worth of who you are and what you have to offer and give, your unique talents, your gifts. And then think of the possibilities of where it can lead you, what it can bring you. Now we have the Five of Cups and the Queen of Swords. She's the fighter. She gets a direction, she gets a thought in her head. She, you know, she reminds me of the mother who would protect her children at all costs. Okay, so it's perhaps you protecting your inner child at all costs. Not allowing the naysayers to tell you different than what you truly believe deep down inside about yourself and what you can accomplish. Remember that when people come in and they give their opinion of what you should do, most of them are afraid to take the next step on their journey. They're comfortable where they are, and any kind of change or move forward is scary. It's unreliable. It can be risky, right? So many times when they love us, they tell us, you know, oh, I don't think you should try for that. Oh, I don't think you're you're setting your goals too high, or maybe you should look at this, and they make you bring in the self-doubt about you. Okay, because the Five of Cups is here. Okay, now she's leaning more towards the negative aspects than the good aspects, and this is a warning that you really need to look at the good aspects. And it's taking a risk. It's jumping into your tomorrow. It's jumping into what you truly want to do, your passions, your dreams, your desires. But it's an educated jump because we have the Queen of Wands as your first card. So long as, I mean, I don't think that's at the end of the week, so maybe into next week that you are really ready to go forward. This week is more about understanding the path forward, what you really need, what do you need to give up? Is it time? Is it energy? Is it money? Are you not going to be able to have home time or play time as much as you want? Like, what do you need to give up? What do you need to bring in? Do you have the resources available? Do you need somebody to come in and help you? Do you need to make a partnership? Do you need to just put your application in the right place? Do you need to make the right connection and talk to the right person? So it's all these kinds of ideas that are swimming around in your head. So meditate, Pray, absolutely. We have the Nine of Cups backing you up so you can dream big. And don't worry so much about the details. I really don't see the details being part of the picture here. But you really need to, I would have to say, stay grounded, especially with this card, and focus on your steps forward, right? That's what he's all about. Focusing on your steps forward. It's more about turning inward this week. It's not an outward week as much as it's an inward week. It's opening up to new ideas and allowing ideas that have been floating in your head to gain a sense of maturity, a clarity, an understanding, so that you can go forward with the strength. So until we meet again, remember, I do love you.